Nearly 75% of temporary foreign workers that come into the country are for low-wage positions, which means they compete with working class and young people that ultimately drive down wages and drive away jobs. Tim Hortons has hired an unimaginable 1,131% more temporary foreign workers in the last 4 years. In the first half of this year alone, the TFW program has imported 74% more low-skilled labor than in all of 2015.
The Conservatives' election platform took aim at the temporary foreign worker program, didn't, though, go as far as Poilievre did today in promising to eliminate it entirely, with the exception of something that's existed in Canada for decades, the facility of seasonal agriculture workers to help essential Canadian harvests happen in a very limited way. Poilievre says, as for the rest of it, with the exception of very exceptionally tight labor markets on a very short-term emergency basis, this program has got to go. Canadians should be the ones who are hired going forward. Of course, the Liberals had already begun the process of putting caps on immigration numbers, scaling back the number of temporary residents in this country, which includes a number of different categories, but temporary foreign workers would be one of them. Changes still rolling out. Who's to blame here, though? It was interesting when Mark Carney was asked about this at his press conference. He sort of pointed the finger back at the business community and the fact that this was something they had come to Ottawa asking for.
When I talk to businesses around the country, particularly in Quebec, but elsewhere across the country, their number one issue is tariffs, and their number two issue is access to temporary foreign workers.
CBC News has already reached out to the Canadian Federation of Independent Businesses. They say they were not consulted by the Conservative Party. This in itself is interesting because the CFIB, often quite aligned, frankly, with things that Conservatives are advocating. Not on this issue. They are not seeing eye to eye here. The Federation of Independent Business saying that they believe this is going to hurt businesses, cost jobs, make it difficult for people to keep their doors open. Do not think that ending the temporary foreign worker program is the way to go.